We're now into the home stretch of the Tour. With 5 stages to go, Carlos is over 8 minutes down in the GC. And though he's a fighter, his chance of making up time is slipping away. Thor's fight for the green jersey, on the other hand, couldn't be any closer. Though he can't match the finishing speed of his rivals in a dash to the line, he needs to get points any way he can.
The green jersey battle is not on the flat stages. We're gonna battle this in the Pyrenees. Thor Hushoff, he's a complete rider. He's not a pure sprinter. The most points he gets of them is in hard stages. So he break away when it's super hard that they can't go with the brakes, and he goes. And then he takes his points in the intermediate sprints.
While today wasn't what they had hoped for, with Carlos yielding more time to his GC rivals, and Thor missing out on some intermediary sprint points, at least everybody crossed the line, including Brett Lancaster, who had a very close call which could have easily ended his Tour de France.
Just coming into the last climb. A water bottle came out of someone's pocket or something and was just rolling onto the road. You could see it from a mile away. And this guy from Futon had his head down, but he saw the bottle, he tried to lift his front wheel and jump it. His front wheel actually landed on it and then just straight down in front of me, so no time to even react or brake, anything like that. So I went over the hangers, full flip, ended up on my feet. I thought for a split second my tour might have been over, but I'm still here, didn't break anything, and that's bike racing. Imagine if we could wear leathers, how much harder we'd race.
Is that what you did?
Similar.
Stage 16 of the Tour has 70 kilometers of climbing. Especially tough for the sprinters and bigger guys, who'll suffer just to make the time cut. And while Thor is often at the back with them, today he has other plans. As the peloton tackles its first climb, a brake goes off the front. The climbing specialists and GC contenders form a big group in pursuit, and their pace sheds 100 guys off the back, but not Thor. Like a grizzly lurching after a deer, he shocks the cycling world by staying with the Tour's best climbers. And even after being dropped on the final climb, he catches back up on the descent, charging in to take the sprint for 10th place and earning enough points to reclaim the green jersey.
Thor did the sprint, amazing, 10th place. Who could think of that? Nobody. Nobody. Even not me, not him. Nobody could think of that, Big Pyrenees stage, Thor Hushoff, 10th place. And 6 points. So 2 points behind, four ahead now, with a few more days to go. It's really amazing.
After a much-needed day off, the team will tackle the Queen stage of the Tour, finishing with a brutal climb up the Col de Tourmalet.
Actually, it's just first of all to survive. If I can make it in the gruppetto, I'm happy. Because it's also not... we also don't go so slow in this gruppetto thing, It's not just fun. It's not that we're laughing all the day. So, if I can follow the gruppetto, it's like a victory for me today.
Andreas has every right to be nervous. 2 nights ago, he caught a virus, and his body is drained.
4:10 with 7 kilometers to go before the top of the climb.
Big problem here with Andreas, maybe. He is now already dropped, and we not even started the real climb.
Totally empty, he's now fallen behind the gruppetto, and must soldier on as the last rider up the mountain. If Andreas doesn't make it to the finish line in time, he won't be able to start tomorrow. And Thor will have one less guy to count on in the days to come.
Nog 17 minuten om aan de finish te zijn, oké?
While guys like Contador and Schleck make it look easy, Andreas will take another 33.5 minutes to cross the line. What's important, though, is that he made the time cut and will be at the start tomorrow.
I think in the third week everyone's a bit tired. I don't think anyone will be fresh in this Tour de France. It's been quite hard this year, but we're ready to go out there today and do a proper lead-out train. I mean, I really believe he has to finish in front of Pataki today, just mentally as well. If you can finish in front of him today, and then it takes less stress off for Champs-Élysées Day. So we're just going to give it everything, and I mean, that's what we want to do for Thor, and if we keep in that green today, we might be able to keep it to Paris.
For a brief moment, Thor looked poised to be first over the line, but his hopes are dashed and reality sets in.
Nothing is over before we pass the finish line in Paris, so and everything can happen. Of course, we want to do well on Champs-Élysées, do a good sprint. It's always good to end a big Tour good, but when I look back, all the sprints, bunch sprints are done this year. Pataki have beaten me together with Cavendish, so I'm just facing the truth that this year my sprinting is not working really well. So yeah, they've been really confusing in the beginning, but now I just have to live with it.
We're one day out of Paris, but not before every rider must suffer solo over a 52-kilometer course during the individual time trial. While most of our guys will ride just to survive. For our young Ignatas Konovalovas, for whom this discipline is a specialty, it's a rare chance to test himself against the best in the world, like Fabian Cancellara, who goes on to win today's stage. But Ignatas's fourth place finish is a small victory.
Feels good. The bigger thing today for me was, that I did understand that it's possible to do for me also the things that these big guys are doing. Especially when I got caught with by Cancellara, after about 22 kilometers. And I stayed just behind him for 20 more kilometers. So I was riding his speed for 20 kilometers, and I didn't die or whatever, I don't know. Normally, much more time you lose in your life than you win. You win only just a few times, but it's big for you, And then you lose 100 times, time after time. It's just cycling. Yeah, it's here. 4.
Okay, today is the last stage of the Tour. The only thing we want is a sprint to the last corner. So we did it well in Bordeaux. If we can do that again and bring Thor to that last corner with Jess as the second last, Brett as the last one leading out for him. And then whatever happened, it doesn't matter. We just do full gas sprint, and if they pass him, they passed him. But, whatever happened behind him can happen. We had really a good Tour. It is not possible to do it in the right way for everybody, we know that. But anyway, we give ourselves 100%. So thank you very well. Have a good race. And thanks again. That's it.
All these experiences that I had this year, last year, and before, for me were really, really important, and that's the reason why I keep going always. I do my best and I try to improve myself every day, But now it's, life keep going, and I don't have the yellow jersey, but I have more experiences, That experiences help me for many different things in my life, my own life, my sport life, and it's even better,
Like it has for the past 25 years, the race finishes on the Champs-Élysées. Though the peloton take it easy on the way into Paris, once they hit the finishing circuit, it's full gas for 8 laps. And although the team works hard to put Thor into a perfect position through the final corner, It's now up to him to take on his sprinting rivals.
All is a very good Tour de France. I think we can be proud of this team. We saw the first week fantastic teamwork. The boys were always fit on the moments they had to be fit, and with a stage win, very visible. 15 days in green jersey, beautiful.
Just really happy and relieved, I guess, to complete the Tour de France and to be in the Tour de France. I mean, I've told you before, it's always been a dream, and now I've done it and I've finished it and I've been part of the race, and yeah, I'm happy.
C'est l'équipe Belgian que nous attendions tout à l'heure avec les dirigés par